Okay, so we're officially back from spring break, which means everything is literal wild and crazy. But I have a special friend, special guest who's going to come in and help me today. She's going to be my volunteer today. Can you guess who it is?
Last time on Dear Sketchbook.
It is March, which means that I am back in my classroom.
Welcoming new students in the spring because why not keep me on my toes?
We are prepping to go to NAEA. Woo!
It is the Friday before spring break.
We are here at the Art of Ed party.
So cheers to the most chaotic time of the year.
Hi, I'm Jablecki, and I am an art teacher located in Maryland.
Hi, I'm Keisha Morales, and I'm an elementary art teacher here in Texas.
Welcome to the Art of Education's Dear Sketchbook,
Another art teacher vlog
where we share the ins and outs of art teacher life.
with fun and helpful tips and tricks along the way. It is a hot mess express in here. Ugh!
It is April, which means
We are sharpening way too many pencils for Teacher Appreciation Week.
it is time for spring cleaning
In April, I'm dipping and not scrubbing when it comes to cleaning my things.
so that it's not so disgusting. Because let me be so for real, it is.
Hi, it's me. I'm alive. We are a week post art show. I can finally share my thoughts and feelings and everything that went down. My kids were taking forever on finishing their art projects, and it wasn't behaviorally. It was just literally they were taking forever. And I spent a lot of time at home working on things until 9, 10 o'clock at night. I do not recommend. I did not want to do the art show anymore. That's how over it I was. One of the biggest things that I've learned this year was to let go and not be afraid of asking for help. I didn't want to ask knowing that I was going to be putting more work on them, right? My teachers knew that I needed help. I was like trying so hard not to cry because it's like finally happening. It's here. And when the doors open, you could just see the glitter in the parents' eyes, the kids, just the oohs and the ahs and like, you know, our class made this, our class made that. I made this fish. So grateful for the community around me and the teachers that I work with. Now it's like, what are we doing next year? Is it crazy that I might already have an idea for next year?
Okay, another check-in because my office is absolutely a disaster zone, but we're also like storing tons of artwork in here. Here's what some of the things look like from our paper clay unit. We've got incredible starfish. We have this really cool book. Lots of pizzas this go around. Lots of pizzas, donuts, a full pizza, and we're building a pizza box too. This might be one of my favorites. She's still in the process of painting. We have this guy, this little Lumiere. Oh. It is literally wild in here. But you know what? That's what the art room's all about. I mean, we listen and we don't judge. This is what we're working with.
Since the art show, I've been taking down just a little bit at a time because I don't want to take it all at once. I've been having these group of girls that come in during recess and helping me. And I'm like, okay, go take this down, go take this down. And I tell them, you know, organize everything and put everything in the second room. I have not gone to the second art room. I am terrified. Let's go check this out together. Don't mind all this. Our IT technology people in the district have been replacing all of our Chromebook charging towers. I'm worried about the art show stuff that's just been dumped here. I'm gonna go ahead and organize all this stuff because I would like to save some of it because I already have an idea for next year of a display that I want to work on. So I like to save everything. Reuse, recycle, repurpose, right? There's 2 ideas that I'm kind of already thinking about for next year. One of those ideas being a Bugs Life theme, and I can easily reuse some of these to make it look like grass or turn them into flowers or whatever. That's how easy it is.
I don't care what art teacher you are, what room you're in, your room is absolutely a mess. Especially if you're a choice-based art teacher, there's bound to be a mess. One of my favorite things to do is designate some of my most responsible students, and I give them late passes to their next class as long as it's okay with their teacher, and I have them clean. This is, I think, the cleanest my paint counter has ever been in my whole life. This is nice and clean and clear, but don't go to the other side. We don't need to do all that. Rome was not built in a day. My art room was not cleaned in a day. And we're getting ready for our big county art show, which means that I've got artwork all over the place. So it's wild and crazy. It's okay if your room isn't spick and span. You'll be okay.
I'm gonna show you my favorite hack when it comes to cleaning your clay pieces, because let's be real, you're gonna have some of those friends that are gonna paint the whole bottom, and we don't got the time to sit there and clean and scrub all these clay pieces. With a tray or a baking sheet and a little water, you can wipe these down within seconds. Let me show you my favorite hack. Martha Stewart. You can use like a foam tray, you can use a baking sheet, or you can even use the table and just spread water across the table and let your clay pieces sit on the water. I already have fourth graders kind of set up with water on some of these, and they've been soaking for a while, and you can see they had paint a little bit on the bottom. And I'm gonna take a towel, and I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna rub back and forth, and bada bing, bada boom, done. This one had 2 points where it touches the table. So I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna wipe and kind of go like in a circular motion, and bada bing, bada boom. Look how much cleaner that is. Rub-a-dub-dub. Do you see that? Should I be using kiln wash? Probably. I'm sorry, don't come at me. It's May, y'all. Done. If you are new to teaching clay or ceramics, operating a kiln can be very overwhelming, right? Like, who thinks they're going to burn down a school? Or you have been using a kiln for years and all of a sudden it stops working and you don't know what to do or how to fix it. Pro Learning has a solution for you. At the Art of Ed's on-demand professional development platform, there are a ton of videos and resources that will walk you through critical kiln safety and will help you learn how to operate and maintain your kiln successfully. More information in the link down below. So cute.
Working from a source image, we know, is the best way for students to understand, see color, see how things should be laid out, but I don't always have a ton of source images to look through. And when I ask them to Google image search things, it's also really hard to find those things online. I have a thing that helps, is using AI. This is a great way for me to be able to explore AI with students, integrate it in a safe way, and help them create work that is going to be visually stunning, but also match the image inside their brain. Together, we work on developing prompts, maybe finding multiple source images together with different types of prompts, and then combining them to make something that's truly unique without AI making the art for us, because they are then creating the art.
At the beginning of the year, I had this crazy idea of doing a school-wide teacher appreciation gift idea. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. I got this idea from Cassie Stevens, and as an early finisher assignment in the classroom, we were making these cute letters for all the teachers. And I had every kid sign all of their teachers, not just their classroom teachers. So it went from like 50 pencils to about 80 pencils. I was not expecting the amount of writing and the amount of pages I was gonna have to add. So for example, Miss Smith is our GT teacher. I've had to add pages for hers. She has a novel and the effect that she had on these kids. I want to read you some, and I'm going to try doing this without crying, but this is a fourth grade teacher. This fifth grade student wrote, "You do so much for this school. I hope you continue to shine bright in every possible way for years to come. Thank you for being an amazing teacher." I can't, okay? Here is another teacher, and it cracks me up. "Hello, Miss Sigma teacher. You are so amazing. I will miss you so much in 6th grade. You're going to be the best math teacher I've ever had. Thank you for being my BFF and listening to us vent. And if I'm in 6th grade, you will still be my best friend. I love you so much. By your favorite student, so-and-so," right? Some of our para-professionals even got lots of writing in there too. "Thank you so much for coming to my class and helping so-and-so learn and overcome their challenges." This is a 3rd grader writing about another student in class that this teacher comes and like supports, you know? "You are so nice. Thank you for coming into class and being the best you can to everyone." Oh my gosh. "We love you so much." These teachers are gonna cry. Pencils are lined up. I went ahead and took a paint pen and just wrote on the back, number 1. I was going to write teacher, but we don't got time for that. So number 1, our teachers are amazing.
I have a guest who's coming to help me today. Surprise. My volunteer's here. It's Lindsay. Woo! So how do you feel about middle school classroom?
So
was a wild day.
It was good.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, though.
It was still pretty crazy. Let me just tell you what Lindsay did for me today. All of the artwork for the art shows, totally matted. I mean, to not have to mount any of the work for the 2 upcoming shows that we have, I'm just like so thankful. Oh my gosh, spring cleaning. I mean, next I feel good, like I can tackle this mess. So how do I manage the mess and how do I get my room prepped for the end of the year? I love using students to help me clean the art room. I like to make sure that I am projecting a list of things that students can check out if they are either done with a project early, don't know what to do, or like for instance, if they're waiting for something to dry, they can be helping me clean. If you head over to the Art of Education, there is a fantastic list of 40 different ways that you can manage the mess in your room. I like to connect it to the 8 studio habits of mind of developing craft. Taking care of our studio space and taking care of our supplies is super duper important. And we know in a middle school classroom, keeping students busy with constructive tasks helps to mitigate some of the crazy behaviors that sometimes we get. So run on over and check out this article. Attached to it is a phenomenal PDF, and that's what I'm using.
Spring cleaning in the classroom is a real thing. It may not look like a lot, but like, why do we have a Christmas decor in here? Tells you what kind of year I'm having. Luckily, we don't have first graders this morning. They are on a field trip, so we're gonna take advantage of this time to just kind of like put together supplies, items, and put them back in their spots and take care of cabinets and drawers like this.
It is officially art show season in our area. They create one piece of art that they want to have displayed at our showcase. I do lots of community shows in our area. It shows what we're doing here at my school and advocating for the things that we're doing here to make sure that I am endorsing my program. Sometimes I have students that will have multiple pieces that are going in different areas, or I'm using some of the same pieces again. So I have them fill out one of these cards and I keep these forms every single time I pull an artwork. This way I can accurately create different labels for different shows with the information that they provided. Then I put them into my art show tracking spreadsheet for the year. So my first show is this Keisha show. I put the student name in and then I put their artwork name. So I have a couple of criterias that I use for picking shows that are out and about. If you are a true leader of the school and you are showing me in your actions in class, you're a great representative of our school. I will send your work out to some of these community shows. So let me show you some of my 7th grade paintings. I mean, are you even kidding me? Look at these clouds. And they get to make things that are special to them. All special, all incredibly talented. And I love putting their artwork in frames. I mean, so incredible. Now my 8th grade has a giant range of work. They lean in towards becoming more tab. I really let them drive what it is that they'd like to make. It's a mixed media self-portrait, different breakthroughs, but here's a different one. If you are on the fence about giving choice a try in your classroom, just remember that it will pay off. That wraps up the month of April. How do you handle decluttering and cleaning in your classroom? How do you tackle the mess? I know I need some tips, so please leave them below. Thank you. Can't wait to grab another glimpse of the ins and outs of our teacher life. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of next month's fun, helpful tips and tricks.
You're not gonna believe what happens next. So there's this running joke in 5th grade where they've created a story narrative where like my eye's gonna be twitching so hard that my eyes are gonna pop out. And today I had a kid tell me, Miss Morales, you look like the paper towel machine. And I'm like, what do you mean? So we all take a look at the paper towel machine. Are you ready for this?